Welcome to Dark Truths, Religion Uncovered, a journey into the depths of belief and how it's changed throughout history. Tonight, we re-explore in a profound shift. When did belief stop being about something bigger than us and start being all about us? We'll uncover how faith, once a dynamic relationship with the divine, has often become just another personal label, a persona. In the ancient world, belief wasn't just a part of your identity. It was a call to something greater. It challenged who you thought you were, rather than confirming it. Think about the big stories in the Bible. When individuals had a major encounter with God, their names changed. Abram became Abraham, Jacob became Israel, and Saul became Paul. Their old selves were dissolved, making way for a new identity, shaped by their connection to the divine. It was a radical, destabilizing experience. Now, let's contrast that with today. Modern beliefs often does the exact opposite. It's all about the self. You hear things like, "This is who I am," or "This is my belief system." God goes from being a transformative force to just another feature of your personal brand. Faith becomes a badge you wear, expressed through your language, your style, your politics, and the groups you belong to. While this might feel empowering, giving you a sense of clarity and belonging, unfortunately, the ancient theologians would see it as a complete reversal of true belief. When faith is just about your persona, God becomes an accessory, not the powerful agent that can reorder your entire life. Scripture is filled with stories of faith, not as a way to build your identity, but as a way for your identity to be reshaped by the divine. The prophets pursued truth even when it cost them their reputation. The apostles left everything behind: their jobs, their homes, and their comforts. Jesus himself said, "Whoever wants to follow me must deny himself." This wasn't a call to refine your personality. It was a call to surrender it. This idea challenges our modern view, where identity is almost sacred. To question someone's identity today is to attack their dignity. So, religion adapts. Faith is often framed as self-expression, where the divine just confirms to whom you already are. It reinforces your existing personality instead of calling you into a transformative relationship. Ancient wisdom, however, tells us a cautionary tale. The self naturally resists the divine. It craves control, certainty, and its own story. That's why encounters with God in ancient texts are so disruptive and even painful, like the death before a spiritual rebirth. The Apostle Paul put it bluntly, "I no longer live, but Christ lives in me." This wasn't just a metaphor. It's about a radical displacement of the self. Modern belief often avoids this displacement because it's costly. An identity-based faith feels safe. It offers community and coherence. But it's also incredibly fragile. If your faith and identity are intertwined, any doubt or question can feel like you're losing yourself. Disagreements becomes a personal attack. This is why you see so much volatility in today's religious discussions. It's not about a search for the truth. It's about identity, survival. Ancient believers knew they could be wrong about themselves. Many modern believers seem to assume God must conform to who they think they are. This reversal changes everything. Scriptures gets reinterpreted to protect our identities. Challenging commands are softened. God is made out to be a cautious, careful not to offend their personalities. He's supposed to just support. But ancient theology insists that God doesn't tread lightly with our identity. He's a surgeon. He wounds in order to heal, strips away to restore, and empties to fill. When belief is just a persona, this transformation stops. Faith stagnates, and God becomes predictable. The irony is that an identity-based belief, which feels so strong, is the one that crumbles under pressure. Cultural shifts or personal challenges can shatter a faith that's only about self-conceptualization. The resilience of ancient belief was its connection to a calling, not to an identity. It survived exile, persecution, and silence because it was anchored to something beyond the individual self. A calling can survive the loss of self. Persona cannot. So, here's the truth we've uncovered. Belief was never meant to just describe who you are. It was meant to remake you. A faith that only expresses your identity will always resist transformation. But a faith willing to dissolve that identity can endure anything. Let me leave you with a question. Ancient theology would ask us today, if your faith mainly tells you who you are, when was the last time it challenged you by telling you who you are not? Thanks for joining us. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Is your belief a persona, or is it an encounter that pushes you to let go of the self you cling to?